the beginning of the repeal of free press at Muskogee Media happened November 2018. We all came to work on a Thursday and seen that an agenda had come over.
I was like, that means something bad is what that means.
That was 8 in the morning, and by 8:30 that night, it was repealed and completely gone.
Let's back up a little. What even are free press protections? Well, free press is the legal protection that bars a government from influencing news. If a tribal nation doesn't have free press, then elected officials can control the information that their tribal media outlets produce. Out of over 500 tribes in the United States, only 4 have free press protections. If so few nations have these free press protections, then why does that protection matter?
Free Press Act is important for tribal nations because it ensures that elected officials are accountable to their citizens the entirety of their term.
They need free press to do its job in reporting on the nation so that our sovereign nations can be more strong.
The best government you could have in your tribe is the best informed. And the only way to get your people informed is to give them news that doesn't come in the form of public relations.
Wait, can't reporters still report without free press? Why do those legal protections matter?
Right now, we're working back under that system where we're underneath the chief, and if he just doesn't like our coverage, they can just defund our whole department.
When you know who you sit under, of course it's going to affect how you cover that. For any general professional, it's like, say your boss got like a DUI the night before. Are you going to call him up in his big office and ask him, did that happen and how do you feel about it? I don't think a lot of people would.
That makes a lot of sense. It's hard to be critical of the person who writes your paycheck. So what about non-tribal affiliated medias? Can't they cover the news in Indian country?
Mainstream media doesn't roll up to our tribal government for every council meeting that's happening or every meeting of programs or things like that. They don't do that oversight like we do. And sometimes when they do cover the tribes, they have their own kind of agenda in what they publish. So we need to do the funding of our own media sources to give our folks the most information they can possibly have about the decisions they need to make.
What I said when the law was passed is it's an exercise in sovereignty. When people say, why would we beat up on our own people? I'm saying that's not what we're doing. That's us showing everybody else that we can handle our own affairs.
I think there's a spirit of healthy discussions over conditions in the tribe that can only be made available by a free press.
Free press laws protect coverage. If we as tribal citizens want transparency in our news, then we need free press.
We've gotten to the point where we're asking these really hard ethical questions of our leaders, and we're asking them to do the right thing and to give us free press laws so that we can better serve our people and we can have the most solid oversight and transparency possible for our citizens.
If they want to throw the free press law out next time, they got to put it to the people directly.
If we can look ourselves in the mirror and fix our flaws, then we truly are sovereign.